Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's a privilege to be here again this year to discuss a topic that is rapidly shaping the future of our cities. And the topic is empowering smart cities and utilities, advancing innovation with Wyzen solutions. A quick introduction about myself. I'm an experienced professional with having around 11 plus years of experience in the embedded industry. Currently, I work as an SD4 at Cisco R&D Center in Bangalore, where I focus on developing innovative connectivity solutions. I'm also an IoT specialist and IBM certified corporate trainer. So let's get started. Before starting this, I would like to cover the importance of creating smart cities and utilities. So you might be aware every country is focusing more building smart cities. And definitely it has some advantages like smart cities can reduce energy use by up to 20%, and that is well tested because many of the regions in North America, Brazil, in London, they are using the Wyson solutions and they have seen the huge impact in efficient lighting system like street lighting, smart metering, water meters, and through that you can also save a water waste by up to 15%. It can also help in the traffic management because everything should be connected to the internet and everything should be data driven. So it will help cities plan better. Even it will also help them maintain the smart metering and even the traffic light system and can also help to optimize resources use. And definitely, it will also boost the quality of life. So, maybe you might not be aware about what is Wi-Fi, but many of you might be familiar with Wi-Fi, which connects our device wirelessly over short distance. Currently, I'm also using Wi-Fi, and I believe all of you might have used Wi-Fi. So, Wi-Fi is somewhat similar, but designed specifically for large scale low power and secure wireless mesh networks. And we can deploy so many large scale. So if I'm saying large scale, it means millions of devices can connect between each other. Okay. So let's get started in the second slide. Here there are three popular protocols. So there is a Wi-Fi Alliance. This is similar like Wi-Fi Alliance. This is a Wi-Fi mostly designed for large scale, low power devices. LoRaWAN, maybe many of you might have heard about it. NB-IoT is also a protocol which you can use for smart metering and traffic light system. But we will see, okay, the difference and do Wi-Fi has some edge? Yes, it has. So if you will see the first parameter as a frequency, you can see the Wi-Fi works as a sub 1 gigahertz frequency band and it provides long range, reliable connectivity, and it is ideal solution for smart cities and utility networks. Because sub-gigahertz are unlicensed band, so you don't need to pay for that. If you will see NB-IoT, so it works on LTE band, so all the devices you are adding. So let us suppose you have 1 million nodes, and if you want to add 1 million more nodes, you have to purchase 1 million nodes, more SIM cards and connect. So you have to pay per node in NB-IoT, but this is not the case with Wi-Fi and LoRaWAN. But if you will compare Wi-Fi and LoRaWAN, the latency is much lesser in Wi-Fi as compared to LoRaWAN, and the coverage range is also more because it supports mesh network protocol and it also has a encryption, low power mode, and even data rate is also up to 300 kbps. So that is good enough. The good enough means the good enough itself, like because we will be not be fetching so much data. Smart meters, we will be fetching a smart piece of data from smart meters, street lighting. So we don't need such protocol where we need megabits of speed. So 300 kbps is good enough for us. So that's why Bison has some S as compared to LoRa and NB-IoT. And let's move ahead. So, okay, so Bison, and in the bracket you might have seen CRMS. So CRMS is a Cisco resilient mesh, provided solution by Cisco. And Cisco is also a founding member of Bison Alliance, similar like Wi-Fi Alliance, and is the world's first IP-based low-power mesh network protocol based on open standards including IEEE 802.15.4G, 6LoWPAN, RPL, it is IPv6 based, MPL, and CoAP. It applies to large-scale mesh networks such as advanced metering system, electric meters, gas meter, water meter, street lighting, EV charging system also. And in the picture here itself, you can see this. So these are the border router, and all the nodes will connect to the border router, and through the help of border router, it will connect to the backend, head end, or the control cloud center, which we are calling it here WAN backhaul. Okay, so I will be also sharing you this video, which will help you to understand more about the benefit of this voice. So let's get started.
Is for helping people.
Sure, so we will focus on key features of Bison. So it is end-to-end IPv6 communication. So it means internet will be using a 6LoWPAN network, and from one node you can communicate directly with another node using an IPv6 based communication. It also has an open standard protocol, so all the protocols like 6LoWPAN, RPL, MPL, CoAP, these are all open source standard protocols. And even that's why you can use a multi-vendor device can also communicate with each other. So those have interoperability, means let us suppose we are using a Landis+Gyr smart meter and Itron water meter, they can communicate with each other. Okay. It also has a remote management capability, self-healing. So if they are not able to communicate with one PAN, they will try to find another way, and they will become a child of another node, and through mesh topology they can communicate with the border router. The main aim is they have to communicate with one of the border router, and through border router they can communicate with the cloud. It also has a power outage notification system, and this is a very low power devices. Low power devices, if I'm talking about, means the battery, if you have connected the battery, maybe battery will last long, around 8 years, 10 years, and more than that. So this is, I'm talking about the power outage notification system. So let us suppose you have a low power devices, and now the power or the battery is not up to the mark. You will be sending a power outage notification to the cloud, and maybe the person who is there, they can see, okay, these are the nodes have a battery issue. They can go there and replace the batteries. Okay, so these are all the features which Bison offers. In the sustainability aspects, yes, it reduced the energy consumption because based on the weather condition and these things, it can automatically turn on and turn off the street lighting. It can also handle the water wastage, and this will help. Even you can also enable the smart grids. It will also help you on real-time data analytics, like you can fetch all the information from the each node, and you can use the real-time data analytics for further prediction or something. And it can also help you for the disaster response and resilience, like if anything happened and the network got broke, but it is a resilience mesh network protocol, so it is somehow fine to communicate with any other nearer device, and through that it will connect to the another pan, and it will try to send the signals to the cloud, and the monitor person can see all the signals, and based on that they can also take the quickly response. After that, I would like to discuss about the case study for City of London smart lighting project. So they have already deployed the Bison solution. So if you guys might be aware about City of London, like more than 500K people commute to the City of London daily, and maybe millions of tourists visit each year, making it a hub of activity. And if we will talk about the traditional communication technologies, even if I will talk about NB-IoT or cellular networks, so they struggle in the narrow lanes, in the street lighting, in the city of London. So all the nodes will not able to communicate with even with the cellular networks. You will not get the signal even in your mobile phones. So they deployed the wireless mesh technologies, means the Wi-Fi solution, and after that the voice in mesh technology ensures the reliable coverage, overcoming these challenges even in the difficult locations. And after that, they have also enhanced public safety and also decrease in crime rates, enhancing the overall safety for the residents and the visitors. A real-time monitoring and maintenance because you can control all the street lightings from anywhere, and even all the street lighting or any of the smart meters or nodes can be accessed or monitored through the cloud, and it is integrated with other city services. So,
When we look at smart cities, we're really talking about providing infrastructure through advanced communications networking that allows connectivity of devices that are going to improve people's lives within a city. These include street lighting that can be dynamically controlled, traffic management and smart parking, as well as a range of sensors for things like environmental monitoring, such as air quality and waste bins. The same network can also be used for other applications, such as health and well-being. Large outdoor networks for smart cities and utilities are often referred to as field area networks. The Wi-Sun Alliance Field Area Network, or FAN, specification uses wireless mesh technology. Mesh networks are designed to be flexible, reliable, and resilient even in the most challenging environments. Wi-Sun FAN is an interoperable and robust network based on proven open standards from organizations such as IEEE and the Internet Engineering Task Force, and is designed with enterprise-grade security to ensure data privacy and integrity. Utilities, such as electricity, gas and water, also benefit from the same communications technology. Reliable and secure communications play a critical role in a smart city. The equipment supporting these applications is designed to last for many years, so using open standards allows for the network to grow and evolve over time. The mix of old and new architecture in the City of London is particularly challenging. Traditional communications technologies such as cellular quite often have problems reaching into the narrow lanes or urban canyons between high-rise buildings. Wireless mesh technology overcomes these challenges and provides excellent coverage even in the most difficult locations.
Welcome to the City of London. My name is Giles Radford, I'm the Highways Manager here. And today I'm going to talk to you about the lighting strategy. I'm going to talk you through the challenges we went through before we started this wonderful work. Here at the City of London there's a historical element that we had to overcome. We have a lot of very narrow streets We have an aging stock of 30 years plus. We also had a lot of new infrastructure coming in, high-rise buildings and glass buildings that we needed to address and overcome. But we also needed to look at the carbon tax and the carbon footprint that we was experiencing and the costs associated with that. Sun fan technology was very impressive to us as a local authority client. We looked at it in great detail, we looked at it from a security point of view, but we also looked at it in terms of what it could do for us capability-wise. So the mesh network system of Sun fan allowed us to get penetration in the hardest, most narrowest historic kind of streets, but it also allowed us to utilise it around high-rise steel and glass structures. So for us in the city, we had a very close, dense dynamic of buildings, but it allowed us to achieve what we needed to. Working with our business partners, DW Windsor, we was able to integrate the nodes and the gateway systems within our lighting design and within the lanterns themselves. So the whole product's become an integrated system, and it could be easily controlled from a dashboard software package as well. One of the most important factors about the Sun fan technology is the self-healing process. It can talk to each other and it can engage, and we don't have to worry too much as a local authority about the connectivity of the product. It does the work for you and has so far operated at well beyond any expectation, and we have had no problems thus far with the technology. In conclusion, the Sun fan technology has allowed us to deliver our lighting strategy, which is renowned across the world, but it's also given us that digital platform to utilise other smart city technologies like transport sensors. We're also using it on the lifebelt sensors along the riverside for river safety. We're also using it for environmental and air quality purposes as well. So it's really given us an opportunity to take our technology and data collection to another level. Any of the other cities across the globe that are looking to implement this kind of technology to manage their lighting and smart city solutions, this is the best product, we feel, for the market.
Sun Alliance is the global organisation of choice for many smart city deployments because the Sun Alliance provides a robust ecosystem of product and system vendors which support very large-scale, innovative installations around the world. For more information, please visit our website, ysun.org. We look forward to hearing from you.
So, as we have seen in the case study, earlier traditional communication technologies were struggling in narrow lanes, but after implementing this voice and methodology or this voice and solutions, it ensures the reliable coverage and overcoming these challenges even in the difficult locations. And the voice and solution is not just for smart meters, street lighting, and these things. The solutions you can use it for smart agriculture applications. You can also integrate with the smart transportation. You can make it as a home automation system, and all the home smaller devices can communicate with each other. And even it can be also helpful the renewable energy integration. So all the devices, if you want to communicate between each other, you want IPv6 communication, so they have a IP and they can directly communicate with each other. So you can deploy this voice and solutions. Now the most important thing is RT Thread also supports the voicen. So RT Thread RTOS has a network framework that can be used to develop applications based on various network protocols, including voicen. So if you have art, some device, some RF, you can use RT Thread. RT supports all the vendors' MCQs like STM32 and XP. You can use RT Thread RTOS, and it has a flexible network framework. You can have various Wi-Fi drivers, including those for specific voicing devices. and even some basic control interface also. Even you can implement your own 6LoWPAN based solution based on top of RT-Thread. And in essence, RT-Thread has so much library support even for all the network related framework. So you can try to use RT-Thread if you want to implement Bison solution itself. So it can simplify the development process and also enable developers to leverage the benefit of Bison for their application. So now we move to the conclusion, and in that we have discussed about the Bison, how it is different from the Wi-Fi solutions, and how we can use Bison solutions and make the things smarter. So even for the smart cities, smart utilities, smart home automation, smart agriculture system, in all those applications, we can integrate Bison solutions and you can use that. And if you want to know more about the Bison, you can go to the bison.org. There is a Bison Alliance group. Many of the companies are already part of that. Cisco is already a founding member, Silicon Labs, Landis and Gear. There are so many companies are part of the Bison Alliance, similar to the Wi-Fi Alliance. Okay, so that's all from my side, and have a nice day. Bye bye.